Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I went to Dillard's, my local Dillard's, and I just picked up something that I've been wanting for a while now. As you all know from my previous video that I have here on my channel on how to wash and clean your makeup brushes, I use the Sigma Spa Express cleaning mat, that thing. And I also went and got the Sigma Dry and Shape Tower face and eyes, and this holds a total of 44 brushes. And I normally would just lay my brushes dry, lay them dry, get that out. I normally just lay my brushes flat to dry. I also picked up this Sigma brush shampoo. It's 100% natural liquid, liquid, liquid brush cleaner. And so I have that. This video is obviously not sponsored in any type of way. And I also have a Sigma 3D HD precision brush that I picked up. I got this brush because Nikki Tutorials, when she usually uses her paint pot, well, when she did, this is like the brush that she used. And paint pots are really thick. They're kind of like a base to put on your eyes to make your eyeshadows pop. And I've been trying to find a brush to apply mine with, but I have the NYX, so we're gonna try that out. Either way, still can be used. So in this video, I'm just gonna be kind of giving my thoughts on how well this cleans and how well I think I asked her, was this the biggest one that they had? I feel like there's one that holds more brushes, but I could possibly be lying. I think it's just one for the eyes, and then one is like the face and eyes, and this is like the biggest one they offer. But yeah, I've been wanting that for a while because when you're a makeup artist and you have clients, obviously you always want to keep your brushes clean, like actually doing a deep clean at least once a week. Or if you're not able to wash your brushes every day, but you also want to get something to clean it between clients because you don't want to, transmit bacteria and all that stuff from one person's face to another. So yeah, but let's get into it. So the cleaning process was so successful, and I'll be right back at you guys with my final thoughts. Okay, so I'm sitting in my car right now, but I just wanted to go ahead and do a last kind of final thoughts and review on the Sigma Spa brush cleaning mat, the brush cleaner itself, and the actual tower that you use to dry your brushes. I highly recommend, especially like I said before, if you're a makeup artist, or even if you just go, even if you do your makeup every day, you switch up and you don't necessarily wash maybe like every single day, it still cuts down time, because even if you have 5 of the same different brushes, you can clean them just like that with all these different tools. Definitely alone, when I first invested in the mat, it definitely cut down my time on having to wash my brushes. I went from like a whole hour, cutting it down literally to like 30 minutes. So, and it still all depends on how thoroughly you clean them, the amount of buildup in the product, and how many brushes you have. All that does still take into account. So don't think that just because you get them, it's going to be like, oh my gosh, I can wash them in 2 seconds. Like, it's definitely going to cut down on the time, and you're not always going to have the same amount of brushes to wash each time. But like I said, it definitely just cuts it down. It definitely makes it a whole lot easier. The mat itself, well, I'll go in order. I'll just start with the brush cleaner. The brush cleaner, I want to say it had coconut oil in it, and some other agent. Coconut oil is really good. It really helps. Well, oil period is going to help break down that makeup, the buildup, all that stuff that's in your brushes, to allow it to clean better. And so, well, to allow the product to get out there, I will say, and the other agent I believe that's in there will just helps it, you know, better cleanse your brushes, your tools. Moving on to the actual mat, I will say that the mat has different areas on it where it's like face, eyes. I really don't go by that. I really just swirl it around in certain areas if I feel like that. If you know the kind of bumpy part in it, if I feel like if it's not washing the brush like it's supposed to be, I'll move to like the more rougher part of the mat. And so that's really the only significance with the mat that I can really talk about. It does have sections at the bottom, and as you know with any other type section, you know, it sticks once you run water. So when you put it in the bowl or sink or wherever you're washing your brushes, if you know, just run water in there first, it'll stick down. And you would have to, you know, actually pick the mat up, from suctioning to whatever surface you have it in. If you're trying to reposition, I know sometimes the water will kind of splash a little too much when I put it in the sink because I wash it in the bathroom sink. And so I'll just move it. So yeah, that's pretty much the significance with the mat. And last not least, I will say the brush tower is absolutely amazing. I no longer have to worry about transporting all 50 million of my brushes. That's pretty exaggerative, but I don't have to worry about transferring my brushes from the bathroom to my room and laying them flat and making sure they're evenly spread apart, making sure, you know, oh, I don't, you know, tilted too far. If you go to my video where I explain on how to wash your brushes, you would know that anytime you have any water when you're washing them, you're not to turn it upside down, because that will loosen up the glue that holds all the brushes together, and the longevity of your brush will start to decrease. And you'll notice, you know, if the handle comes off completely from the actual bristles, and I had that happen with some of my brushes, but you know, it just all depends on how you wash them, so that it's good for you to keep them clean, but it's also that, you know, it's very imperative that you clean them correctly. So with the brush cleaning tower, well, the dry tower, it just really helps to keep your brushes upside down, if you will, with the bristles going downward. So that way it's less water going back into your brushes, so that will last longer. And also it's easy to just stick them up in there, put them in place, and then if you do need to transport, you can just do all at one, pick up the tower and put it back in my room. I don't have to worry about clustering all those brushes together and in hopes that I'm not tilting them too far back or turn them upside down. And you know, and it also helps shape. So the top part of it is the eyes. I know you guys will probably you can either go back and watch it, but I showed it earlier in the video. You can see the top part holds the eyes, and there's not that many bristles on eye brushes, so they don't really cause for that black portion that's at the bottom that you would put like your face brushes, like contour and powder brushes like that. It has a little black part that kind of holds it. So you still need to wash your brushes thoroughly, and you still need to get as much water as you can and at least try to shape it. I still do mine anyways, and I guess because I've been washing it by hand for so long. But after you do that, you just stick it up in the that sounded weird. Okay, you just, you know, stick it in a dry shape tower, and boom, that's it. And when you take it out, it's dry, you can fluff it. And when I tell you the main reason why I recommend that tower is because it helps your brushes get back to that, like, taking it out the fresh package. Like, I'm talking about the plastic wrapping where the brush is just so dense from you not using it just yet. And, you know, over the time as you use it, it gets a little softer, it gets a little bit more you know, easier to kind of, it just starts, the brushes just become more easier to kind of use versus just how it was originally taken out of the package and just kind of like all hard and stiff. And for those of you who do makeup, or if you've ever bought any type makeup brushes, you would know what I'm talking about. So, but yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can just leave them down below in the comment section. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, okay? Because I'm coming at you, okay? I'm back, and I'm coming at you. I'm coming for you. So just know that, okay? All right, as long as you know. But thank you guys so much for clicking to watch this video. Comment, like, subscribe, share, tell a friend, and hit the bell so you can be notified every time that I upload. I really do appreciate all the love that I have on my channel so far. It warms my heart. So if you guys like it, I love it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.